Hi everyone, today is Monday, November 11th, 2019. It is 4:34 p.m., 59 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 degrees Celsius, and today I'm going to take you on a walk through Rockefeller Center. So Rockefeller Center consists of 19 commercial buildings covering 22 acres between 48th Street and 51st Street. I was just on 47th Street. This will be a good time to do a tour of Rockefeller Center before it gets too crazy for the holidays. During the holidays, you can barely walk over here because everyone wants to come here to see the holidays and the Christmas tree that's up inside the Rockefeller Center Concourse. But the Rockefeller Center was originally built on land owned by Columbia University. John Rockefeller was the original person who built up the center. It was supposed to be land designated for the Metropolitan Opera House, but due to the stock market crash of 1929 and the Great Depression, the Metropolitan Opera House canceled plans to come here because they didn't have enough money. So instead, John Rockefeller wanted to turn a profit on his investment, and he built Rockefeller Center instead, leasing out to many of the news agencies such as RCA, the Radio Corporation of America, and NBC, the National Broadcasting Corporation. And Columbia University still owned the land. They leased it out to the Rockefeller family, but Columbia University sold the land to the Rockefellers in the 80s. But now Rockefeller Center is owned by a Japanese group, I believe. I think it's Mitsubishi now that owns Rockefeller Center. But originally this was the upper estate of Rockefeller Center. And I also just passed the subway entrance for the 47th to 50th Streets Rockefeller Center subway station, served on the B, D, F, and M trains. That's the most direct way to get here. But this area is all Rockefeller Center, folks. Radio City Music Hall is located only a block away on 50th Street. There's 14 original Art Deco buildings and a large sunken square. There's also 4 international style buildings located on the west side of 6th Avenue. So these are all the international style buildings. The 1251 Rockefeller Center, and that one as well, 1221 Avenue of the Americas, which is the official name of 6th Avenue, but they don't call it that. Most people don't call it that, including me. There's another subway entrance. Here's the Comcast building, home of The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, NBC Studios. It's also Saturday Night Live and The Late Night with Seth Meyers. You can actually go into Rockefeller Center, but I don't want to go in there just yet. Here's Van Leeuwen ice cream, very, very good. They have a lot of vegan ice cream. And I forgot to mention Magnolia Bakery on the corner of 49th Street. They're very famous for movies such as Sex and the City. Here's a Rockette advertising their show, the Rockettes. They're playing at the Radio City Music Hall from now until January 5th. I'm going to make a right here on 50th Street. to show you the Rockefeller Center Concourse and also the main courtyard area and sunken plaza. And also, who can forget the Christmas tree too that was recently put up. It won't be lit until December, but it should give you an idea of what it looks like around here before it gets too crowded. If you're visiting New York City and you hate crowds, don't come to Rockefeller Center during December because it can get pretty crazy around here. Unless you're here early in the morning, like 6:30 in the morning. I did a video here and there's like nobody out. Here's still the NBC Comcast building. Someone's getting video done or wedding pictures, Rockefeller Center. Pretty cool. Once in a while I see some touching moments like that. Last year I witnessed a proposal in Rockefeller Center. And I think I saw another one too the year before that. And on the Staten Island ferry, there was a couple getting married on the Staten Island ferry. Cool little things you see in New York City from time to time. And here is Salvation Army dancing their heart away for donations. It's a very, very good organization to donate money to. And I'll be talking over this copyrighted music to make sure I don't get blacklisted and not monetized on YouTube. But check out their moves, everyone. So great. We got this guy here, the bells, rocking it out. We got the American flags here. The Christmas tree is up, but as you can see, it's not much of a sight because there's no lights out. There's only scaffolding. Just like all of other parts of New York, scaffolding is the most common design architecture of New York City. But that'll all be changed in December once the lights are up, and I'm desperately trying to get away from this music. But you can see people here disappointed coming here because the tree isn't lit. But here's FAO Schwartz, the famous toy store, and I'll still be talking over this music. This is NBC News across the street. This is where the Good Morning Today America here is shot. You can come here very early and get a chance to go down, get on TV, and you got to be careful of these curves because they're very hidden. Even though it has a yellow strip on them, Rockefeller Center still hasn't addressed that problem. You could easily trip and fall because it's not level. And here is the world famous Rockefeller Center skating rink, as well as a statue, a bronze statue of a Greek or Roman god. I don't remember which one. Also, another interesting note is today is Veterans Day. So you may see a lot of people in military outfits. There's also some shopping options available on the street level of Rockefeller Center. Here's Kate Spade, New York. Also some great designs with the shoe boxes, emulating the New York City skyscrapers of Midtown Manhattan. Usually there's flags from all around the world here, but today they're all American flags because it's Veterans Day. They want to be patriotic and show. Looks like this dog is very famous right now, getting pictures done. Here's a National Historic Landmark plaque, Rockefeller Center in 1987. Here's the Lego store. When it gets really crowded, you have to actually wait out outside in order to get in. But it's amazing what you can see with some of their Lego creations. We got a skyscraper here. This is actually Rockefeller Center in Legos. So you see how this is so cool. And they got a, not sure what this is, a perfume store, but it's actually eerily quiet on this side of Rockefeller Center. Also because the Veterans Day parade was marching up Fifth Avenue. I guess that's why there's not too much traffic here. In front of me is Saks Fifth Avenue, which famously has their holiday lights and holiday lights display. Shortly after Thanksgiving, they turn them on. This year, I believe, will be Frozen. That will be the theme for this year. But we will see. Here you see an empty Fifth Avenue. People are taking pictures here. Very odd and weird sight to see. I might as well go on to the street and give you a unique view on New York City. It's very rare that you're able to walk on Fifth Avenue straight in the middle like this and get a picture with no one else here and no traffic. There you go, here's Fifth Avenue with a magnificent sunset in the background. All right. This up here is also Rockefeller Center. Oh, here's St. Patrick's Cathedral, designed in the Gothic style. You can also check out the many videos I did down Fifth Avenue if you'd like to know more about this area. But today I'm focusing on Rockefeller Center. There's also a secret passageway you can walk underneath Rockefeller Center and get all the way to 49th Street and 7th Avenue at Times Square. Pretty impressive. This is also impressive. We have Atlas holding up the heavens. I'm going to enter into the International Building at 630 Fifth Avenue and go into the Rockefeller Center Concourse. As you can see by that sign, there's entrances to the top of the Rock observation deck here, as well as shops, dining, and the subway. There's also a magnificent view of the ice skating rink from the concourse as well. And if you're coming during the holidays, this area is much less crowded than the street level because, I don't know, I guess people don't know how to find this place. But since you've been on this video for so long, I get to show you my secrets. It's also a good way to warm up if you're outside in the freezing cold trying to walk around Rockefeller Center and not move around because it's so crowded. But there's restrooms available here. Here's the entrance to the top of the Rock observation deck to the left. And straight ahead of me is the Bank of America building. Actually, that's where I need to go to the right. because I forgot I'm walking underneath 50th Street, but the main concourse area is between 50th and 49th. So now I'm headed southbound. Here is Banana Republic. They have a special sale right now, 40% off your purchase. Here's the directory for Rockefeller Center. You can see they have a lot of options here. Aldo, Anne Fontaine, Banana Republic, Brooks Brothers, as well as a bunch of other eating places. Blue Bottle Coffee, Hale and Hardy, Lady M. Fine dining available as well. One thing I do notice in Rockefeller Center, there isn't enough seating area. So if you come here expecting a seat, be prepared. Here's the Rock Center Cafe. If you dine here, you get a ringside view of the ice skating rink. Very nice ice skating view, if I may say. These tables are new. I don't remember seeing them last year. I wonder if I'm able to go outside here. Oh, okay. Well, that answered my question. Not able to go outside. But still get a great view here, nevertheless. Perhaps it's a construction regulation. They're doing some work on the tree maybe. They don't want anyone to get hurt, but Starbucks coffee is here. Yeah, this is a new thing. They have tables now instead of chairs. They used to have chairs here where people could sit around and walk and have their coffee or drink. Here's a VIP igloo entrance. Here's Swarovski Jewelry Company. Another seating area over here. There's also a post office branch here in Rockefeller Center. Straight ahead that way. So imagine that. There's also several banks here. Alidoro is coming soon, arriving in fall 2019. Actually, should be open already. This is a new business I didn't see last year. Blue Bottle Coffee. They do very, very good beverages here. Now I'm going to turn around and show you the corridors of Rockefeller Center, where all the shops are. Here's the Sea Grill, another restaurant you can book and have a great view of the ice skating rink. Don't know how their prices are, but you have to choose what's best for you. You can see here, this is all the shops that I'll be passing. Ben & Jerry's, Black Seed Bagels, Hale & Hardy, Jamba Juice. And each side has its own set of shops. Amazon Go is coming here. Wow. I think Rockefeller Center's Concourse is going to get a lot more crowded and a lot more popular once Amazon Go comes into business. Sugarfina. Juice press for all your natural eats and drinks. Potbelly and Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's, the ice cream store and dessert store. Here you get tickets for the Top of the Rock, which I would recommend seeing over the Empire State Building because you can see the Empire State Building from the Top of the Rock. Postman Books. And if you need souvenirs for New York, you come here to the Top of the Rock shop. But keep in mind that these souvenirs here are going to be much more expensive than what you find elsewhere from New York City. Value Drugs. And here's a store that I know I'm pronouncing incorrectly, so I don't even want to try to say it. But it has a lot of healthy options. AT&T's phone store. And I'm going to walk to the end of this passageway and then walk back the other way to show you the stores on that side of Rockefeller Center. And before I do that, I'm going to show you the subway entrance. The subway leads directly into the Rockefeller Center Concourse. There's a second Starbucks inside Rockefeller Center right here. But this is where you'd exit or come in if you want to go to the concourse directly. Here's Rockefeller Center Paper Source. You can even get some dry cleaning done in Rockefeller Center. I mean, why not? Here's GNC. I think it stands for General Nutrition Corporation. Nanush, which I'm not sure what kind of cuisine this is supposed to be. Oh, falafels. Interesting. Value drugstore. Here's Blue Ribbon Sushi Bar, as well as a Bank of America ATM facility. Many of these shops I haven't seen before, so they are brand new for this year. The other side of the Top of the Rock shop. Here's where you go to see the Top of the Rock. Lady M, I just passed. Pick 2. Very, very cute store. Different stuffed animals. Tri-Tip Grill. Harry's Italian Pizza Parlor and Jock Toros. And the other side of Starbucks. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this quick tour of Rockefeller Center. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. Give this video a big like and comment on what was your favorite part. I'll see you all next time. Take care.